Good morning, here from Outlaw Equine Rescue and Rehab. It is snowing. I'm gonna be moving some horses to a different pasture today because the snow is bringing colder weather. Right now it's not too bad, it's in the 20s. But in the next couple of days, temperatures are gonna drop down to right around about 2 or 3. It might drop a little bit below. So I'm gonna make sure I get everybody situated so they can access into the barn. But I did a bunch of work this weekend to get this ready. It started snowing last night and it hasn't stopped, I don't think. So we're at a couple of few inches, probably, maybe a little bit more. But it's supposed to snow pretty much today, and then tomorrow and through the rest of the week it's going to be cold. So that's what I'm going to be doing. What's up, guys? Snow. They were running around playing. Now that I try to video them, they're not playing anymore. I don't know. Crazy dogs. Well, I'm getting there. Gotta put up some fence so I can open up these pastures. It is really coming down now, and just keeps covering. All right, so I'm moving this hay feeder out of this field because these guys are gonna go over into a pasture that they have access into the barn. So I'm trying to get them to follow me, but they're more interested in seeing what was under the hay hut, playing in the snow. So, but that's what we're doing here. We're just getting this up out of this pasture. This is the way I built these, so that I could just pick them up with a forklift and the forklift attachment and haul them wherever I want. This is still one of the ones that I need to rebuild, but it's not as in bad shape as the other one that I just rebuilt. But I already have all the wood for the siding and everything to redo all the sides on this one to make it stronger and hopefully last a little bit longer. These have been about 8 months, so they've been doing pretty good. But anyways, it's a good snowy day here. We're getting it done. Talk to y'all later. All right, it's still snowing, but I got it to where they can come through here, and then they can come back to here, and temperatures are supposed to dip down. So I am going to open that back gate back here, and then everyone will be able to get to the back side of the barn. See, she's figured it out. Hi. How's everyone? How's everyone doing? Well, you guys found the hay hut. Didn't take you that long. All right, so they'll be able to go through this gate. I'm gonna open it. I have a few more posts to set on the inside, but I'll show you what I did in there. So they'll be able to come to the back side here. Come on in. Get out of the cold. So I set this up in here. See? Just enough to have some separation, but to where there's an opening so that nobody gets stuck if anything happens to where people are fighting or anything. Yes, I call the horses people because they act like people most of the time. So, but I spent yesterday in here cleaning up all the manure and everything, getting it all ready. And obviously, that's not gonna be it forever. I'll have to clean this up about once every couple weeks. But with this cold weather coming in, I needed a way for everybody to get shelter. And this is my best bet without just putting a bunch of stalls in here. So they have a run-in barn. And like I said, I have a few more posts set to make those panels that I set up more sturdy. But they'll be able to go into this area. There's a feeder. I'm gonna bring some, I have 2 waters up on the top which they can get into. There's a water in the barn, and then I'm gonna bring another 100-gallon water to this backside right here. That way I can plug it in and keep it thawed out. But as you can see, snow's still falling. Got a little bit of build up here. A few inches, 4 maybe. Winter Wonderland. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Good morning from Outlaw Equine Rescue and Rehab. The snow has stopped falling. We probably got about 7 inches, 6.5, 7 inches total. I measured it last night. But the bitterness cold has set in. It's going to be a high of, I think, like 16 or 17 today. And then it's supposed to drop down to below 0. Checked all the horses. Everybody's doing good. Eating and getting in and out of the wind in the barn like I hoped. So everything's going good so far. Y'all have a nice day. And again, thanks for everything that everybody does to help us keep this place going. Have a good day. All right, so my little system that I set up is working. There about 10 horses up there. There's 4 right here in the middle. But those 4 just came out of the barn. They were in here. So with them having access to the barn, like right now, it's cold. They can go in here if they needed to. And some of them decide to stay longer than others. But it's all set up where they can come in here and use this as a run-in to get out of the wind and the rain, or wind and snow right now because it's so cold. So this is working. We're gonna be down to about -2 overnight tonight. So today it was about 3. So it seems like my plan's on plan. Have a good day. That's how it starts. And once the ice works loose, it'll fill it up. But I have a heater in here. It got so cold last night that there's a thin layer of ice. It's not that thick. It was about 1/8 of an inch at the most. So, trying to get this filled back up again. This is the one that they've mainly been drinking out of. Then I got one up on the hill that I'm going to fill up as well. I'll get them done. So it only took me about a half an hour, but I got the ice out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the hose and I'm going to bring it inside my shop where I have an area where the cat is. This morning was about 35, so I'm thinking if I can throw my heater on a little bit higher, it'll keep it up to about 40, and then that'll be plenty to keep the hose from freezing. And then when I get out here, hopefully I can hook it up and fill up water. So that's my next plan. Beautiful evening here at Outlaw Equine Rescue and Rehab. Sun's just going down on this winter evening. I'm getting some watering done. Had to get the hoses stopped up, but we're good to go. Everybody's doing good. The plan I put together for all the horses is working. Some are eating at all the different places, and they're going into the barn when they need to and getting relief from the brisk cold. So everything's been going good. Have a nice evening.